This video is meant to show the setup of the ShiroBliss Essence fully automatic Shirodhara system. The first step in the setup of the system is hanging the upper bowl. Okay, now I'm going to take my upper hose and I'm going to plug it in here into this valve. This is the flow control valve. And this is the upper bowl. It'll hang from the armature. The other end goes into this metal sleeve that's in the bowl. If you want, you can take these hose holders. What you do is you hook this short slide around the bamboo and then clip that onto the extrusion, and that can hold your hose nice and straight like that. I've got the mesh for the head hammock. This provides a really comfortable way to support the client's head during the therapy. These are washable between clients, and the idea is you hook the back part on the pins on one side, stretch it across fairly firmly. You'll develop your own technique, and then just slip the pins in on this side. And that'll support the head beautifully. And then once the client has their head right about in this location, you can adjust the cam to the right height that makes it the most comfortable for them. And here's the cam raising that for the comfort of the client. Once it's at the right location, you turn that knob to tighten it down. The head hammock distributes the weight of the back of the head across the material, and it makes it an incredibly comfortable headrest. The mesh allows the oil to drip easily into the lower basin without any pooling behind the head.
So down like on that. The top and up on the bottom?
Actually, you stick your finger between the two. There you go. Now lift up. That's it. And it'll lift up. And then if you, yeah, because those two pieces jam together to hold it in place. Now to lower it, you'll take your fingers and just push down on these lower wings. To raise it, you push up on the upper wings. If you try and push down on the upper wings or lift up on the lower wings, that's not going to slide very easily. So that's how you adjust the height, and then to get it to stay in one place, we tighten this knob and it'll lock the height. Yeah, right like that, but still allow it to swing. And that's how the upper arm works. Another accessory that comes with this unit is this neck pillow. And I've designed it to lay flat to support the nape of the neck. And this can be used or not used, but it can support the neck even in this shallow position, or if there's more support that's needed, you can shake the groats, the stuffing down here, and Velcro this together, and it'll provide a firm but higher support for the client's neck. Here or here, again, the back of the head rests in this position. Okay, it's all assembled. This is the exciting part. We get to add the oil. So I'm going to reach behind the system and turn on the power. Now remember, make sure the drain valve is closed and the control valve is open. I'm going to pour in a couple of cups of oil. And what's going to happen is that oil is going to flow down and then up into the internal pump. With this valve open, the air in here will be displaced and it'll help it flow. So count to 5 slowly to give the oil a chance to push down and come up and fill the pump. And then push the pump button and then the heater button, and you can see the oil's flowing up and over and starting to drain here. I set my target temperature using these 2 buttons, and you can see it change to the desired temperature. I want to mention here that the flow valve will be turned down about a third of the way in order to make sure there's always oil covering the drain. This will prevent air from entering the system and causing frothing of the oil and noise. So there's another video that addresses the adjustment of the valve. If you'd like the auto off, you can hit the mode button once and then set your flow to turn off in the desired amount of time. There's 10 minutes. If you hit the mode button twice, you can reset the timer to 0. The timer's up in this upper right hand corner. If you hit it 3 times, you'll be able to change the clock. So now it's 3:18 p.m. and you can use these keys to change to your local time. With the client in place and the oil warmed up, it's time to start your therapy. I recommend this warm-up period be about 10 minutes, although the oil is incredibly quick to warm up. It's also worth noting that there's nothing attached to the table. The whole unit is self-standing and can be off to the side during the warm-up process. Now the treatment's all done and we can drain our oil using the drain valve. This has been off the whole time. We get our container underneath there, turn the valve, and now the oil is draining out into our container. And to make this go easier, open the flow control valve to allow the system to vent and drain the oil completely. Well, I hope you have a wonderful experience with the Essence, and congratulations on completing the assembly.